Hey everybody. I just wanted to come on and share a recent experience that I had on American Airlines for the sole purpose of you guys not being blindsided as I was. I did a recent video just a few minutes ago, but I think I had some technical issues. So if you saw that, then, it's okay. But if you didn't, please hear me. So I just recently returned from an overseas flight from Trinidad and Tobago, the port of Spain. And when I checked in, unbeknownst to me, I had to pay for each bag, even on an overseas flight. Now I wasn't notified that I had to pay, and typically when you fly overseas and with the airline that I normally fly, which is Delta, I don't have to pay for for bags overseas. And so I show up and I had to pay for my bag first and foremost, and you're only allowed 50 pounds. So typically it's 70 pounds or 75 pounds. So that's one thing. And on the return, I had to go from the port of Spain through Miami back to Los Angeles. So I check in, I had to pay for my bag, and because I was over 50 pounds, I specifically packed so that I could have extra room for gifts and things like that. Bottom line is I had to pay per bag, and because I was overweight by 9 pounds, 59 pounds, I had to pay an additional $100. That's another thing. Then I tried to pay in Trinidadian money in Trinidad, but he said I needed to use a credit card. So the guy next to me, he paid for his transactions in US dollar. And I was like, what just happened? Oh, well, they encourage you guys to use credit cards because we're going to a no cash system. I said, going, but you're not there yet. Well, I said, no, just give me a refund. So he said, okay, but it's going to take a while. So I just said, don't worry about it. Please, let's just finish this transaction. So I was so bothered by that I went to the food court and I just put my head down on the desk like it's so disturbing as to how we allow people and businesses and corporations and governments to do what they want to do. And it's just gouging, it's just greed, and it was very hard not to judge it. And while I was sitting there, 3 men sat in the table right in front of me. And 2 of the 3 had the same issue, and they were very upset by it. I got back home, but not before my flight from Miami to Los Angeles. It was a 6-hour flight. The 5th hour, while everyone was watching their movies, their television shows, listening to the music, playing games on the entertainment system, people were sleeping and the like, they interrupt everybody. They stopped the entertainment screen. Why? So that they can upsell their credit card. Just when I had accepted it for what it was, that was the final straw. So it was very, very disappointing, very disheartening, very discouraging, but that's American Airlines. I don't know about the other airlines and what they do. I fly Delta, and I don't get that from them. If they do, I have not experienced it as of yet, but I wanted you guys to be aware so that you wouldn't be blindsided like me. But that's American Airlines. I'm certainly writing my letters. I'm certainly filling out my Yelp reports and things like that. I've already mentioned it on Facebook, and I'm going to do it on Instagram and everything. But please share this, because I wouldn't want my daughter or my siblings, my mom, parents, to go and be blindsided as I was. And I was speaking to another friend who works for Delta, and she had the same experience with her boyfriend flying American, as a matter of fact, and they had to pay over $400 each way because they were overweight, which was not, well, I already talked about it. But for those of you who will say, well, you were overweight. No, if you are expecting to have 70 pounds, allotted 70 pounds, and you're not told until you arrive at the airport that you have to pay certain fees, then that's what's not right. I'm Jesse Campbell, and I just want you guys to be aware. Please share this so that your family and friends won't be blindsided. Love and light. Peace.